It is exactly 9 p.m. top of the hour, and you are just right in time for the latest update in the world of politics, business, sports, and everything in between. Oh my, it has been less than 2 weeks, and yet again, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua delivered yet another State of the Nation address, this time round focusing on his 55 days retreat away from politics, he says, and during that particular time he has learned quite a lot, and one thing that is in no doubt, according to Rigathi Gachagua, the country is in turmoil and something must be done to address the dire situation that is quote unquote, in words of DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua. That and much many more we have lined up for you tonight in our State of the Nation, rather in our KUTV Primetime News. But this is what to expect in the next 30 minutes or so.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Auma Evans.
Right, Francis Akinyi is on our sign language interpretation department tonight. Remember, you can follow this broadcast on all of our social media platforms. We are coming to you live on YouTube at KUTVNEWS Live. You can tweet us on X at KUTV_Kenya at Auma Evans. The hashtag to use, KUTV Primetime News. So tonight we begin with matters education. Now, Kenyatta University has commenced the registration of first-year students for the 2026-2027 academic year, with the institution expecting to admit up to 11,244 new students. And as registration continues, parents have welcomed improvements to the current university funding model, saying it has eased the financial burden, enabling them to save some few coins on their pockets. Mufti Kasim was in KU's main campus and filed the following report.
Registration of first-year students has officially begun at Kenyatta University. The university expects a high number of students, reaching up to 11,000. This is according to data from the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service, KUSIPS. In response to this, parents have expressed financial relief in the education sector achievements after the government took measures to provide students with funding and loans through the Higher Education Loans Board.
Tunashukuru sana serikali yetu kwa kukumbuka wazazi ya kwamba burden ilikuwa kubwa sana. Saa hii shule ni affordable. Kama kuna mzazi bado mtoto yuko nyumbani, ujue ya kwamba serikali wanagharamia na pia wanasaidia wanafunzi kupata kusoma bila kusumbuliwa. Ninashukuru sana. KU fee structure is manageable, it's flexible because of the help loan and the government funding.
Affordable, ni affordable tu kwa sababu kama mzazi lazima nijitume ili nae maisha ya mtoto wangu in future yawe better than ambaye mimi ninaishi.
Furthermore, parents expressed their joy for their children getting an opportunity to join the institution, citing it as being among the best universities with a safe environment and providing quality education to students. The parents advised their children to put effort into their studies and maintain discipline so they can achieve the goals that brought them to the university.
Security, very good environment, a good facility that can help the child mwenye ako na ambition na hamu ya kusoma afikie katika hatima yake. Na muhimiza mwanangu huyu ya kwamba maisha ni yake, maisha na masomo ni yake. Akitia bidii, hapo mbeleni atafurahia sana.
Kama mzazi, ile tunahitaji kwa mwanafunzi ama kwa mtoto ni awe kwa ile kampani mzuri, ile itamwezesha kusoma na kumaliza na kuhitimu kwa masomo yake. Kila mara tunapea caution kwa watoto wetu kwamba unapotoka nyumbani, ukifika huko usijiunge na kampani mbaya.
As the registration exercise continues, parents have positive hopes that their children will get quality education from the premier institution.
Alright, still matters education, and a wave of excitement and optimism filled Kenyatta University today as first-year students and their parents arrived for the 2026-2027 academic year. The new students expressed confidence that their time at the university will provide the knowledge and skills needed to pursue their career goals. The arrival marked the beginning of a new chapter for thousands of learners, and institution embarks on a new academic year. Listen in.
For many new students enrolling at Kenyatta University, the vibrant atmosphere and the promise of success were key factors in their decision to settle on this institution. As one of the leading universities in the country, Kenyatta University provides a strong foundation essential for achieving academic and career goals.
Nilikuwa na expect to kuona big school, big environment, and sasa nimeona iko fiti, shule iko fiti.
I feel good. Everything is nice around here.
KU ni place poa, place unaweza achieve your dreams, your goals. Na iko sawa like kwa kila msee mwenye anaweza kuja asome. And apart from kusoma pia kuna other activities zenye by the time unatoka shule unamaliza utakuwa umegrow.
In an inspiring display of positivity, students have expressed optimism regarding the myriad opportunities that lie ahead in their dynamic educational environment. They believe that this atmosphere will be instrumental in shaping their paths towards success.
Nimekuja kuchop, nisikia watu wakisema hakuna masomo KU, lakini nimekuja kujituma huku. Tunizo wazazi broke.
Naweza taka like by the time namaliza shule nikuwe nimeachieve maybe my goals na nikuwe nimeimprove on myself pia.
Yeah, first of all, I expect to adapt to the learning year, and I know it will be fine, and I hope I'll finish by the end of my 4 years. I'll come out of.
Finally, the students revealed a mixed understanding of the higher education funding model and the allocation of funding bands. While some students openly admitted their confusion regarding the concepts, others recognized the initiative as a valuable step towards supporting individuals from diverse economic backgrounds.
Naona iko poa because actually inategemea na iko sawa juu unapata wase like imecategorize watu kulingana na their ability to kufund the education. So iko tu sawa because at least watu wakiekwa into bands sawa wenye wako hawajiwezi wasaidiwe sana.
I feel confused. I can't understand it. The criteria is okay because it will accommodate almost everyone.
This acknowledgement highlights the importance of ensuring equitable access to education for all students. Edward Nyamo, KUTV.
Right, now let's talk politics. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has chaired the 30th ordinary session of the Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council in Karen. And as KUTV's Brian Auma reports, Kindiki's appearance at the meeting comes amid claims that some of his intergovernmental responsibilities had been shifted to Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi.
The political questions around Deputy President Kithure Kindiki's place in government have been building for months, with former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua among those questioning the direction of Kindiki's role.
And I have told them William Ruto surrendered the leadership of the country to a blogger called Enesi Tumbi, a standard 2 dropout called Oscar Sudi, a standard 6 dropout called Farouk Kibet. Those are the people who run the country. Kindiki was in the country. He was not asked to chair the meeting. He's just another flower girl. The president doesn't think much of him.
Kindiki later pushed back against the narrative, rejecting suggestions that his influence within the government had been curtailed.
Walikuwa wameenda kwa magazeti huko. Mnajua rais alikuwa safari nje ya nchi. Sasa nimeona wale wameenda kuandika mambo hapo ya bure. Ati sasa ati fireman ako wapi? Ati sijui kulikuwa na mkutano ya mawaziri, hatukuona fireman.
The debate escalated in July when reports claimed Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi had been given responsibility for administering the Intergovernmental Relation Act and that Kindiki had ceased to chair the Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council (IBEC). Then came a direct government rebuttal. Secretary Special Project and Creative Economy Dennis Itumbi on his social maintained that Kindiki remained IBEC chair under the Public Finance Management Act and that the various intergovernmental institutions had distinct mandates. Today, the debate met a feasible test. Kindiki presided over IBEC's 30th ordinary session in Karen, not as an attendee, but as the chair, calling for El Nino preparedness, faster debt clearance and stronger cooperation between national and county governments.
We have bragging rights, even if in a small way, as IBEC for having contributed to the success of a health summit. Let me also mention that we have a situation in the country around El Nino. The weather outlook requires us to prepare properly. And part of my speech, you will get to we have also said that as national government, we are coordinating the two levels of government to make sure that we are properly prepared.
From political claims to the IBEC table, Kindiki's presence today offered a powerful answer that he is still in the chair. Brian Auma, KUTV.
A pleasure to welcome you to the 30th.
At the same time, Democracy for Citizens Party leader Rigathi Gachagua has continued rubbishing the security apparatus in the country, stating that they have greatly failed under the leadership of Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen. Gachagua questioned the rise of violence in the country, warning that if the same trajectory continues, Kenya will be faced with difficulties come 2027.
Nimeona jana amesema kitu mzuri sana. Alikuwa na interview. Anasema niko tayari kufanya kazi na viongozi wowote isipokuwa Rigiji. Na ni kweli. Na si ati hataki, ni vile anajua haiwezekani. Mimi siwezi chukua pesa yake. Hawezi nihonga. Mimi hawezi kunitisha. Mimi hawezi kunipindua. Mimi ameinua mkono. Amenitumania haiwezekani. Na Kasongo umefanya mzuri kuambia Wakenya ya kwamba mtu hamwezi elewana na Rigiji. Kwa hivyo wale watu wa Kenya wote hawataki Kasongo. Mtu ya kutegemea sasa imejulikana ni Rigiji mwenyewe. Mimi niseme mambo ya International Airport ya Isiolo. Ndio airport ya Mlima Kenya. Na inataka iongezwe runway kidogo itusaidie kupeleka mazao yetu ngambo. Watu kusafiri. Ipanue biashara katika eneo la Mlima Kenya. Lakini Ruto kwa sababu anachukia hii mlima ikiweko Mount Kenya North ndio hawezi kubali hiyo maneno. Instead shida iko katika sekta ya usalama kwa sababu polisi wameniongelesha. DCI wameniongelesha. National Intelligence Service wameniongelesha. Shida ni kwamba ile pesa ya security operations Kasongo amechukua yote. Unajua kuna ile pesa ambayo haiendi through audit ya kutafuta information, polisi wanapewa kunusanusa maneno, kulipalipa information ndio wajue ile maneno yanapangwa. Hii pesa yote pale internal security zaidi ya 5 billion shillings ambaye ni ya security operations. Kasongo na Murkomen wamechukua yote.
Let's stay on matters politics for a bit. Or rather, let's move on to some other stories. Now, residents of Kutv Ward in Kagema in Murang'a County have protested over the stalled tarmacking of 13-kilometer Tuthu-Kinyaini Road after plans to relocate construction materials and equipment from the site emerged. The residents are demanding that the project be divided or rather revived and completed.
The residents of Kutv Ward in Kangema constituency, Murang'a County, have stated that they have endured poor road condition for years, making transport difficult and hampering economic activities. They now want the contractor to resume work and complete the project as planned rather than move the equipment to another site. Residents say the road is a key economic link connecting Kutv to Kanyenyaini and providing a critical route for transporting agricultural produce, including tea and coffee, to the markets.
Kwanza tuko na hasira kubwa tukiwa kama watu wa Kutv, tukiwa hapa kwenye hii site ambaye tunahifadhi hii material ya kujenga barabara. Tunasema kama watu wakaaji wa Kutv, hakuna material itatoka hapa mpaka barabara yetu ya kutoka Kanyenyaini kwenda Kutv tuwekewe rami. Juu ya kwamba tangu tupewe uhuru hatujawahi pata lami mpaka wa leo. Ndio sasa tu kama watu wa Kutv tumesema hakuna material itatoka hapa. Na tutafunga geti na hakuna mtu yeyote ataingia hapa kama ni nani ama ni nani kabla barabara yetu iwekwe lami. Kwa hivyo sisi hatutaki kujua mtu wa one term ama two term. Sisi tutachagua ule ambaye atatuwekea barabara yetu lami. Na huyo ndio atakuwa wetu.
Local leaders have also backed the residents' demand, insisting that the contractor should honor the project and complete the road. Another residents say the dilapidated state of the road has also contributed to frequent accidents, further raising concerns over the safety of motorists and pedestrians.
The other day, we got a leave that they are terminating a contract with the landowners. Therefore, they are about to leave. One thing we have agreed as members of the public and people around that village, that we will not allow anything to come out of that site until they first of all do Kanyenyaini to the road. I got a leave the other day. They came and took around 900 tanks of bitumen, and I think it remains around 1,600. I want to tell them that they will not touch anything else from that quarry. We will not allow even those machineries that are there, even anything that is in that quarry, we will not allow anything to come out of that. Therefore, we want to promise, we want to tell the PS, we want to tell the CS that as residents of Kanyenyaini to the road, and even residents of Kanyenyaini, we have agreed before they take anything out of that quarry, they must first of all finish that road.
The residents have vowed to block the removal of construction equipment until their further concerns are addressed.
Kuna mahali walituachia simo, watu wa pikipiki wanaaguka huko, wengine wameharibiwa meno, wengine vichwa. Hata mimi ni kama mtu wa bodaboda, nikipata mtu wa kubeba siwezi beba kwenda hii Kutv kwa sababu hiyo mlima walituachia hivyo, na kuna shimo unaaguka mpaka unateremka pale kwa maji. Kwa hivyo naomba watu wa Kenya watumalizie hii barabara kwa sababu watu wengine wamevunjika miguu, wengine mikono sababu wa hii barabara.
The dispute now puts pressure on the contractor and government to resolve the standoff as residents demand the completion of a road they say is critical to their livelihoods. Brian Auma, KUTV.
Right, that is accountability at its best. Now we are taking our very first break here on KUTV Primetime News. Remember, still have much and more lined up for you after this very short break.
The action is heating up. The rivalries are fierce and every moment counts.
PV Welteji 4, PV Loramure 5th.
From stunning goals and breathtaking saves to the last-minute winners and unforgettable celebrations, we've got it all. The passion is real, the stakes are high, and the moments are unforgettable. If it's making headlines in the world of sports, you will find it here. This is where champions are made. Experience every moment only on the sport.
You are watching KUTV Primetime News with Auma Evans.
Welcome back and thank you for keeping it KUTV Primetime News. So let's continue to consume knowledge. Now, a construction of an ultra-modern market in Runyenjes town in Embu County is underway, with a 1-acre facility expected to accommodate over 1,000 traders. The project, targeted for their completion by January 2027, aims to ease congestion, improve town planning, and create jobs for local youths. Yvonne Shirisha reports.
Construction of an ultra-modern market in Runyenjes town, Embu County, is underway, with the facility expected to accommodate over 1,000 traders. The 1-acre initiative has given vendors who suffered from the old markets, overpopulation and sanitary conditions and limited amenities fresh hope. Just as Kamau, chair of the Runyenjes Traders Association, claims that the new facility will end street vending and traffic.
Ya kwanza tuko kwa new site ile inajengwa soko mpya yetu, na tunafuraha kwa sababu gavana wetu kushirikiana na serikali kuu watatusaidia hii soko ikimalizika, wafanyakazi wa biashara watakuwa na nafasi nzuri ya kufanyia kazi, na tutapata na nafasi za kufanyia kazi mzuri, sababu hata watu wengine wanaweza faidika, sababu wakati ule wa mbeleni soko yetu ilikuwa dogo.
Tumebakisha around 60%, which we are supposed to hand the project to the locality on January 3rd, 2027. About 100 workers wenye wamebenefit na hii project.
Traders say the new market will boost business by providing a more orderly and conducive trading environment, while creating better market access for farmers. Once complete, the facility is expected to serve traders and consumers from Runyenjes and the surrounding constituency in Tharaka Nithi County.
Soko hiyo ingine ilikuwa fupi, ilikuwa kama hii. Hiyo tulikuwa tunavinyana sana, hata huko tuko tunavinyana sana, lakini tukikunja huku kutakuwa na hewa mzuri na tutakuwa sawa.
The new market is expected to transform Runyenjes in a more orderly commercial hub, boosting local businesses, creating employment and opening new economic opportunities for traders and farmers. Yvonne Shirisha, KUTV.
Right, at the same time, a woman was arrested earlier today in the Majengo area of Embu County after it was discovered that she was in possession of 5 power saws which are believed to have been used to logging down of 15 indigenous trees at the main entrance of Embu-Nairobi Highway. The suspect presented a fake permit to cut down trees, which led to her arrest.
A suspect was apprehended today in Majengo, Embu County, after she was found with 5 power saws, tools believed to have been used to cut down 15 indigenous trees at the main entrance of the Embu-Nairobi Highway. The suspect's effort to present a permit authorizing her to cut down the trees were nothing but fake. The incident came to light after residents around Majengo area alerted environmental authorities about the tree cutting. County Chief Environmental Officer Macharia Njeru led the arrest that was conducted jointly by the county officers and Kenya Forest Service. The woman presented a permit in her defense, but later the document was found to be fake.
Tulikuja asubuhi tukaraid, tulikuja na officers from KFS, tumeraid, tumepata watu hapa
tumeweza kupata mashini 5 za watu ambao walikuwa nafanya uharibifu na kukata miti hapa. Na tukashika mama ambaye alisema alipewa ruhusa ya kukata miti hapa. So we are under investigations na tumeweza kuwashika hao watu na huyo mama ndio aweze kutueleza alipata ruhusa vipi. Kuna barua ambayo ameweza kutoa kusema alipewa idhani na chief, lakini nataka kusema na kupeana onyo county mzima ya Embu that there is no chief ambaye anafaa kupeana ruhusa ya kukata miti mahali popote.
Hii miti kukata ni kuikosea juu. Unajua miti inaweza kaa lifespan kubwa kuliko mtu. Mti inaweza kaa 200 years, lakini mtu anaweza kaa hata 100 years. Hata akijaribu anakuwa anaenda. Lakini mtu inaweza ona generation mingi sana. Though mimi sioni wakufanya kitu ya busara, manake hii miti hayusu si ya mtu, si yako na si yangu. Hayusu mtu. Hii hata Mungu yeye mwenyewe ukiangalia hii mchanga venye imeachwa hii kitabu upande mwingine ikue kama hii itachukua muda.
At the same time, Manyata Sub-County Environmental Officer Crispin Kanake backed Njeru's statement and issued out severe penalties. Whoever is found logging down trees will face hefty fines and life imprisonment of up to 14 years.
I want to quote section 334 of Kenya Penal Code, cap 6.3. It says, any person who willfully cuts down trees, there are consequences for that action. 1, financial implications. 2, there is a 14 years imprisonment.
The residents have continued condemning the logging, saying the trees were part of the area's history and should have been preserved for future generations. Tyrone Mrabu, KUTV.
Right now, People's Party of Kenya party leader, who is also Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro, has called on the government to urgently address rising insecurity linked to organized goons across the country. Speaking in Kriaini Mathioya constituency in Murang'a County, Nyoro accused the state of failing to protect citizens, particularly during political events. Again, Shirisha is on that beat tonight.
People's Party of Kenya leader, who is also Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro, presented his party's political strategy, stating that economic growth will be key. Speaking in Kiriaine Mathioya constituency in Murang'a County, Nyoro claimed that the action will lessen the financial difficulty that households nationwide face and assist solve unemployment.
Mambo ya viwanda ambayo mimi nimekaa chini na nikafanya hiyo yote ambayo nasema. Lazima tukue deliberate kama viongozi wote wa opposition. Tushikane wote sisi mkono na ndio tuanze kutengeneza kazi katika manufacturing. Jambo lingine katika kazi ni utalii. Utalii wa Kenya ikienda juu, ambayo mimi naona tunaweza fikisha watalii milioni 10. Last year tulipata milioni 2.7. Tutaweza kuongeza kazi zingine kama milioni 3.
According to Nyoro, the Ministry of Interior has failed to guarantee security during political gatherings, warning that the rise in cases of organized goons, attack and political violence could threaten peace and undermine political stability.
Na sisi kama watu wa Murang'a tunaonyesha Kenya mzima that we are tolerant. Tunapea kila mtu mwenye, every person an opportunity, anakuja anaongea na watu bila vurugu. Ile vurugu tuliona pale Homa Bay, hatuwezi itikia nchi ya Kenya ipelekwe na njia hiyo. Na kama kuna mtu ambaye anajifikiria ni kiongozi na ako wizara ya usalama, anafaa kuwa anaongea akiwa nje kama amejiuzulu kwa sababu ameshindwa na kazi.
Nyoro urged political leaders to show respect for former head of state and denounce attack on retired President Uhuru Kenyatta. He urged civility in public discourse, urging that even after leaving office, retired presidents should be treated with respect and dignity.
Ati kila siku kwa mikutano wanasema Uhuru this, Uhuru that. Nataka niwaeleze nikiwa hapa Kiriaini. Hiyo mambo ya kutukana Uhuru Kenyatta katika mikutano ya kisiasa, I want to announce today, hiyo imeisha leo.
calls for increased security and political tolerance will probably continue to be at the center of the campaign discussion as 2027 politics heat up. Yvonne Chirisha, KUTV.
Now, what are sports? Right now, young people in Kisii County have been urged to identify, nurture, and utilize their sporting talents as a pathway to empowerment and economic opportunity. Speaking on the need to develop youth sports, Stephen Isaboke called on the upcoming athletes to remain disciplined, committed to training, and determined to grow their skills. He also challenged stakeholders to provide more platform for young talents to showcase their abilities and build sustainable sporting careers.
The tournament actually is actualizing a talent that we always realize, because sport is so important. Sport is actually both entertainment and also business. If you look at some of the major world economies, UK, Germany, Brazil, Spain, Portugal, the actual sport side is as big as any other major economic activity. So for me, it's really to come back and ensure that some of our people can excel in this area.
Right, after Driftwood Sevens, all roads head to Embu County for the Embu Sevens, set to kick off on 5th to 7th of September 2026 in Embu Stadium. The circuit is set to serve as the 5th and the penultimate leg of the National Sevens circuit. Kenyatta University best side Black Blood is in Pool A alongside KCB Rugby, Mombasa RFC, and the host TBA, among other fixtures, in what is expected to be a mouth-watering encounter between top rugby teams in the country. All right, one of the precious gifts in life is time. And I'm reminded that time is not on our side. Maybe tomorrow we might catch an early warmth again, and of course value and treasure time as it should be. But for now, it's a very nice experience, and of course very warm welcome and a good experience having your company, even though you are distance away, but we are connected in some special way. So many thanks for the men and women behind the scene, and of course for you esteemed viewers for always keeping us a company and for lending us your eyes and your ears to these very important news making headlines in the world of politics, business, sports, and everything in between. Let's do this tomorrow by the grace of God, same place, same time. But for now, it's a bye-bye, and do have a lovely night.